Hey everybody, Alicia here with AJ Farm 605. Today we're going to show you how to make a winter porch pot. We really like these porch pots because they're not only for Christmas, they're for the whole rest of the winter season. So you can leave it up and it can be your decoration until springtime when we have the flowers coming and all the happiness that summer brings back. But for your winter porch pots, we normally start with some sort of a tree top. This is a Scotch pine tree that we're doing them with this year. And then you also need your branches. These are some filler. As you can see here, there are gaps. No tree is perfect. Everyone's different, just like a snowflake. So everyone's gonna need to have a little bit of TLC to be looking full and nice. And so that's why we keep these branches. I'm gonna stick with Scotch pine as well, but you can see these colors are a little bit different. If I decide to throw a different color in, I normally stick with that color so it kind of all matches. Then we also have some branches that you can decorate with after your porch pot is full. These are just some spray painted branches that we collected from our property. And then we also have birch branches that you can use to put in the back as well if you like that look better. Some of this material to make your porch pots we will have available at the December 4th event. We will not have any tops specifically, but we are going to sell materials so that if you wanted to make your own porch pot with branches, you could do that at home. And we'll also do another video to show you how to do that. Okay, so I just want to show you guys what I mean by filling this porch pot in. From far away, it looks really good, which is great. That means we're not going to have to do too much work. But as you get closer, you can see that there's some gaps and there's not as many branches. Those are what we want to fill in just to make sure that it looks like a nice, lush tree. And then also, just so you guys know, on the inside of this pot, we put rocks and play sand. And that way you can be sticking these extra branches into the sand. You'll put it outside and that play sand has moisture in it and it will freeze as long as we have cool temperatures like we have been having lately. So it will stay very secure in the South Dakota winds that we have. And I normally pick what side I want the pot to be my front, and then I fill in based off of that. The back doesn't have to be super full. Most of the time, it's not going to be a 360 view. And I really feel like that looks pretty good. So, there's our porch pot filled with the branches. And this is how I want it to look from the front. Then, in the back now, I am going to put some of these red painted branches just to give it some color. And the way I do that is I pick where I want it. You can see in the front here, kind of you can see where you like it the best. And then you just go down with these sticks into the sand, into the play sand in the pot. And you just continue to push it down so it's in there nice and tight so that it can freeze well. And if you need some extra, I just pulled this off of that same branch. I didn't need it in the spot that it was in, so I am going to stick it up here so we have a little bit more decoration in the front as well. Never throw anything away because you might be able to use it. I would wait until you're done. All right, so there we go. Now that's the base of our porch pot. I'm going to let this sit and then we will decorate it later on. And when you're shaping your tree, don't forget that you can also cut to shape the tree. So if something looks weird in the space that you want it, if it looks too full or too long, just cut a part of that branch off and that'll help you get the right shape that you're looking for too when you're adding extra branches and stuff. This one still needs a little bit more work, trimming it a little bit more love, but another fun thing I like to do to get a different look is mix varieties of trees. So again, this is a Scotch pine Christmas tree top. But then I also have some balsam fir branches that I can use to fill this with, and then it just gives it a little bit of a different look. It gives it more texture. And with these branches, what's really nice with the balsam fir is you can put them in, and then if you don't like the shape that it's giving, you can cut this and leave the rest of it in, and it's not noticeable at all. So balsam fir is really good to fill in with as well. Alright, so here are some of our finished decorated porch pots. We like to get really creative with natural things to decorate our porch pots. So we use a lot of birch wood. We use branches that we spray paint holiday colors, red, white. If you're lucky enough, you can find white branches. That's really awesome. Pine cones. And we just use wire around normal pine cones, and then you spray snow on them. Berries, bows, cotton, which you can find at Hobby Lobby in the Thanksgiving or the holiday section. Really, you can get it as glitzy, as glammy as you want. We just stick kind of natural. That's kind of what our farm is all about. And so we also use dry amaranth. This is dried from our farm as well. So get creative, have fun this holiday season, and feel free to message us if you have any questions. Thanks. So here's an example of some of the Christmas trees that we'll have available this year. We have balsam fir, 6 to 8 foot trees. We have Colorado spruce. This is the balsam fir here. This is Colorado spruce, 6 to 8 feet as well. And then we have Scotch pine, which is right over here. And those we also have 6 to 8 feet. And then we have some that are 3 to 5 feet. And with these Christmas trees, they are farm fresh. So they are scabbed over. You do need to cut the bottom a couple inches so they can start absorbing water, and they'll last longer for you. If you don't have the ability to do that at home, we will be able to do that for you before you leave. Just let us know, so the tree will last as long as it can for you. Hey everybody, Alicia here with AJ Farm 605. We just wanted to take a second to show you what we'll have available at our vendor spot at our Christmas event. It is Christmas at the Barn, and this is at the barn at Aspen Acres on December 4th, this Sunday from 11 to 4 p.m. At our stand, you will find a lot of natural Christmas decorations and other natural products that we grow on our farm. Over here in the corner, you can see a porch pot. We'll have fresh winter greenery that you can create your own winter decorations if you'd like to. We'll have dried flowers all grown from seed here on our farm in Belfouche. We will also have some birch tree branches, pine cones so you can create your own decorations. And then we also have some homemade table runners from our farm family. Lynette, she makes those for us. And here is just an example of the color is so vibrant in the flowers. And then here's another example, just a little keepsake so we can have a little bit of summer with us through the winter. We hope to see you at Christmas at the Barn. this Sunday, December 4th, 11 to 4. Thanks.